And we are live. What's going on, guys? It's Johnny with our Investing for Beginners community. Hope you guys are all having an amazing Thursday. Today is February 5th, 2026, and we're going to be watching MSTR, Amazon, and Irene to see what happens. They do report earnings after close today, and I'm excited to see how the market reacts to it. Amazon down already 44.2%. If you did not know, after the close, these companies will report earnings. We will take a look and show you here. As you can see here, these companies will be reporting their earnings. Amazon, Irene, MicroStrategy, of course Roblox, Reddit, they're all going to be reporting earnings today after close. So yeah, I'm excited to showcase those and go live with you all today and take a look and see how the market reacts to these. Amazon down already 9% in after hours. Oh my gosh. Down 9%. This is insane. Holy moly. If you guys want to partake in the live chat during this live stream, all you have to do is be a subscriber and you will be able to participate in the live stream by simply just subscribing to the channel. Okay, guys? Subscribe and you guys can talk and basically enjoy the live stream, ask questions. We can go over other different focuses. If you guys have a different focus, definitely share it in the live chat and we can go over those as well. MSTR holding. Irene holding 3% after hours. What the heck is happening here? MSTR should be reporting insane earnings right now. So it's interesting to see that they're not. Wow. Market's expectation for MSTR is that they will lose 8%, 8 cents per share for their earnings per share, and about $18 million in revenue. It's supposed to report a 17 million, wait, a $17 billion loss. So we'll explain that in just a little bit here with you guys, which is insane. That is a huge loss. Down already 17% on the day. Okay, 17% on the day, down to 104 for MSTR. This is a BS company. So I'd love to see what happens here. So let's see what happens, guys. All right, here we go. Hello, hello. Welcome. Smash that like button for me. Andrew, how you doing? Let's watch this shit show. Yeah, I agree, man. It's crazy. It is a crazy market right now, for sure. I mean, there's still people shorting it. It's at $28. It's up 33% for MSTZ. This is insane, guys. I would have loved to play this today. Why didn't I play this? Man, 22% profit, $5 per share. And this is the company that I have literally been trading for over 2 months now. Over 2 months, I have been trading this company. Since back in December 5th, been trading this every single day, and the days that it pumps up the most, of course, I'm not trading it. So that's very unfortunate, but hey, that happens like that sometimes. So Bitcoin down to 64,000. Now it was down to 62,400 today. Pumped up a little bit. MSTR down to 107. So let's see what happens. This is very interesting. Now MSTR adopted a new way to report earnings with unrealized gains. They are allowed to basically report unrealized gains. So back last year, they reported unrealized profits and were able to, of course, make money and portray the company as doing very well. Now they have to report the unrealized losses of Bitcoin on their holdings. But will they do that? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, guys. Will they actually, in fact, do that? And I'm kind of nervous that they won't. I kind of think that the shareholders or Michael Saylor is going to lie to our shareholders. He's going to portray that he doesn't want to actually even report these unrealized gains, right? But he was so adamant about reporting unrealized gains and not reporting unrealized losses. So I'm interested to see what the heck is going to happen. Oh, so it's okay to report unrealized profits, but not to report unrealized gains? Very interesting. AMZN. Let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon because they're reporting earnings too. Amazon is down 8%, guys. Amazon is down 8%. Oh my gosh, look at this sell-off. This is a $2.3 trillion market cap on Amazon, and they are about to lose 10% or what, $230 billion in literally an overnight session, down 20% overall from all-time highs. Amazon missed their earnings. Let's see if we see any guidance as far as earnings per share. And yeah, are you guys live? Can you guys hear me okay and see me okay? Let me know here. Let me know. AMZN earnings report 2026. Wow. Wow. This is insane. This is literally insane right now, guys. Amazon is down almost 8%. Let's see if it recovers. We'll see if it recovers here. Irene is up about 5% after hours. MSTR, are they not reporting? I bet you they're going to say that they're delayed in their reporting. That they're going to report as delayed. That they can't submit it or something's going to happen to where they don't actually release it today. That would be interesting, right? Here. Let's see. We're looking for Amazon. Has it reported yet? I don't believe it's reported yet. Now, what am I looking off of? I'm looking at investing.com. Investing.com. Let's see here. Come on. I don't think it's updated yet. I think everyone is just waiting to see what happens with MSTR. Today, come on, earnings. Let's see earnings today, guys. Is it acting like this? Come on. Amazon, here we go. So EPS 1.95, expected was 1.96. So it is down slightly. Revenue's up 213 billion. I guess I could showcase this to you guys here. It's on investing.com earnings calendar. 213.4 billion. So it beat its forecast for revenue. It missed its forecast for earnings per share. Okay, interesting, interesting. Let's see. Still waiting for MSTR and IRIN. Wow. All these companies reported earnings. There's no way. There's no way. MSTR. And did they report earnings yet? Let's see. Ooh, strategy 6 minutes ago. Earnings missed by $45.90. Revenue topped estimates. Worse than the analyst estimate of 297 because it's negative 42.93. Oh my gosh. Revenue came in at 123 million versus 118 million, so revenue is higher. How is that even possible? Strategy stock price closed at 106, down 55%. There's no way. There is no freaking way, right? We're going to wait for some more information on this because that is crazy. Bitcoin down to 63. MSTR down to 104. It's down 1% after hours to about 105.69, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it misses by $21.94. But the revenue beats? Why is the revenue beating? That doesn't even make sense to me, honestly. This is Seeking Alpha. That does not even make sense. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy for MSTR. I wouldn't want to report the loss either. Yeah, I agree. How you doing, John? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great, actually. Having a good day. I spent some time outside. It is, I think it's like 62 degrees outside, so we were able to hang out in the sun, clean up some of the yard, throw some trash, and get it all ready for spring, right? So, wow. I can't believe that, though. I can't believe MSTR is not reporting their losses. Just crazy, guys. Crazy market. I kind of figured that would happen because why would MSTR report their unrealized losses, especially since they're down to $105. I mean, this can very easily go down to 100. We talked about this. We talked about it going down to $100, and it's literally $6 away from 100. We were trading this around $170. Literally, not even last week. It was at $190. Adding a lot of resistance at around 170. Anytime MSTR go up to 170, we would short it. And it happened multiple times. And it's insane to see that this is actually below. It's at $106, guys. What a BS company. BS. And I'd love to know, how are you doing today, Andrew? How are you doing? You asked how I'm doing. I'd love to know how you're doing. But look at this. 170, 170, 170, rejected, 170s rejected. Insane how much it gets rejected. Then a huge sell-off all the way down to 105, even $104 today. MSTZ up to $28.71, guys. Like, I've been trading this thing for months. I've been talking about how crappy MSTR is. The fact that I like to short it. Look at all these trades, daily trades on it. And the one time I actually don't trade it, the last time I traded it was from 2090 to 2020, and it's already up. I mean, look how much it's up from 2020. Jeez Louise, this was the last time I traded it. It's up It's up 43% or $8 per share. 100 shares, that's $800. So this is insane how much it's pushed up. Even today, shorting MSTR with MSTZ, it is up 23%, $5 per share. That's $500 on a 100 share position. Insane. Andrew, down a cool $60. What are you down on, Andrew? Are you down on Hood? Are you down on another company? Let me know. Smash that like button for me. I'd love to know what you're actually down on. Crazy. 60 on Hood? Yeah. Yeah, Hood is just... I can't believe Hood sold off so much. This is insane. I did buy some more. I wanted to showcase that to you guys here. I bought another share at $76.50. I bought another share at $72.89. So I'm still actively buying shares of Hood. Now we're down about, what, another 10% today? Insane, right? Insane. And I don't mind continuing to buy more as it sells off, because I know this can actually recover. It's only selling off because of Bitcoin, guys. It's going to change its strategy. Also, football is over right now, so that prediction market where they can like gamble and predict what's going to happen is over. So that also plays a big role in Hood as well. So don't be too discouraged, guys. It's going to recover. Andrew said way more, 50 on MSTU, 15 on plug, but it's cool because we finna come back, we learning. Exactly, and that's all about learning, right? Netflix also, I bought a little bit more Netflix down here at 81.60. I averaged down on SoFi at 20 and 27. I'm about to buy some more at around $19 here. Whoa, look at that spike just now. Let's see, let's buy another. Let's see, how many shares do I actually have? I have 12 shares. Okay, heck, let's buy another two. Let's buy 2 more shares at 19.20. Let's go limit, because market orders don't work. Limit 19, oh, 1938. Dang, let's go 1940. All right, let's go another 2 shares. There we go. We're gonna buy a little bit more on SoFi right here. I like this area for SoFi. This can push up a lot higher. Netflix, I did buy some more Netflix. I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll buy some more Netflix tomorrow. AGNC, I actually bought another 9 shares because I bought that one earlier this morning. So we're at 40 shares. And I'm trying to build this up to 100 shares for AGNC. They pay 12% a year in dividends, and it's a monthly paying dividend. So why not, right? 12 cents per share every single month. You get 100 shares. It's like 12 bucks a month, $144 a year for AGNC. Plus it has a lot of appreciation benefits as well. So buying some more of that. Hood, you know, do I want to buy another share of Hood at 71.55? I've already bought it, what, 3 times today? Twice. I bought it a couple times today. So tomorrow, if it goes a little lower, I'll buy a little bit more, right? We're now at 8 shares. Netflix, we're actually positive. That's amazing. 7 shares. SoFi, 14 shares. Down like 6% today, going down a little bit more. The thing is, we can't be scared to average down. If you want to swing trade, averaging down could be your best friend on decent companies. Now, if you're day trading, I wouldn't necessarily say averaging down is the best thing to do. So QQQ down to 594 today. 594. So let's see, MSTR. Or let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon. Amazon initially was down quite a bit on Amazon. It pushed up for a second, pushed back down, it was down 13%, pushed back up. Now it's only down about 7% on Amazon. Irene, let's see if they reported. They did report. They're down 12%. Irene is down 12%, guys. Oh my gosh. This thing also is continuing to sell off. Trying to recover now. MSTR. I can't believe MSTR did that, guys. Like, they've already sold off enough, so I'm thinking that maybe they're, everyone knows basically what's happening with MSTR, but no one wants to actually like talk about it. But it's down what, 45%, which is insane. Insane, down 45%. Even today, it's down 17%. So I believe that people already knew that this was going to happen. Down 20% from yesterday, and it's trying to hold at 106. So, I don't believe MSTR is a great company to invest in. I wouldn't touch it. Again, it's diluting shareholders' holdings by basically borrowing against shareholders. So if you were to buy MSTR, Michael Saylor would dilute your shares by borrowing against your shares, buying more shares, and diluting the share price. It's BS. It's a BS company. I do not want you guys to get trapped in holding MSTR. So, yeah, it's crazy. I will continue to short MSTR. But it's crazy that it's down this low. And I don't even feel comfortable shorting it anymore with MSTZ, as it could recover, right? It could very easily recover. MSTZ could come down from these elevated levels and retrace back down to $20, $18, $17, $10. So it's so overbought, right, for MSTZ, and MSTR is so oversold that I don't even want to touch it because I don't believe it could sell off more. Possible. I called out $100 per share on MSTR for the last couple of weeks, if not the last month, and it's literally only a few dollars away from reporting or from having $100 average. So MSTZ pushed up to $28. I'd love to see it. We've traded it literally almost every single day, making some daily money off of it, pulling money out of the market every single day, shorting MSTR since December 5th of 2025. But at the same time, I don't know. Could this go to 30, 31, 32? Very interesting to see. But I do not have any active positions on shorting MSTR at the moment. I'm just kind of sitting back and watching. And yeah. And I hope you guys are aware that we need to make sure that we are following our trade plan, making sure that we are paying attention to our setups, making sure that we understand the trades that we're taking, because if we don't, then who's going to protect our assets? Nobody, right? So make sure in these times of volatility that you are making sure you don't take too much of a loss, right? Making sure you know when to take profits, making sure you know where to cut losses. Those are important things to do right now as a trader. Market volatility is extremely high. Markets are still selling off. NASDAQ itself, from highs of 637, literally not even last week, is down 6.73%. So could we see some uptrend? Possibly. Could this begin to sell off more? Yes. Now we've had areas of support around $600. We've also had areas of support around 580, 579.50, and it clearly broke through the support of $600. So we could see some more downside on the overall market, and there's nothing wrong with that. This just gives us the opportunity to buy more stocks, to buy more companies that we see value in at a discounted price. And that's really just it. Now, if you're a day trader, you definitely want to stay away from going long right now on certain positions. Maybe you want to continue shorting the market and shorting particular stocks until they find the areas of support that they can bounce at. Maybe you want to just stay cash heavy. And being cash heavy, there's nothing wrong with that, right? As long as we are being aware that these have potentials to bounce, right? You don't want to get cold feet or whatever they say, to where you have weak hands and then you sell. Okay, I'm going to buy here and then I'm going to sell for a 10 or 20% loss. There is going to be a lot of companies that are down right now. SoFi is down to $19, but I'm continuing to average down my position because I see more value in the fact that we can make some decent money. If I pull up my overall cost basis, we're at $22, but at the same time, this could push up 40, 50%, and we can make $140, $150 on a very small trade, right? 14 shares, and I could still buy more shares down here. Do I want to buy more at 1905? Kind of, but look at their ask and spread. The bid is 1905, the ask is 1928. So am I really getting a good deal right now? No. Wait till tomorrow, buy at $19, bring this average price down, and we'll be all set. Same thing with Netflix. I have an $85.06 average share price. It's down a little bit. It's down slightly, right? $80.61, down 5%. But the upside could give me another 40 to 50%. We're talking $200 to $300 in profits. So looking at this, 150, 200, that's already like $350, $400. Hood also. My average just a little while ago was at 102. When I started investing in this for a swing trade, it was at 106.95. It was at 107. We brought it down to 102. Now it's down to 98.90. I could buy a little bit more down here and bring this average price really far down. But even at these overbought levels, I mean, we're looking at easily, another $300, $400, $500 in profits on a very light position for Hood, and it's only going to get better. The more this sells off, the more shares we can buy, bringing our average price down, and then taking advantage when it does begin to recover. So I'm excited about where the market is right now. I've been expecting some pullbacks. I've been wanting some pullbacks to happen, and that's exactly what's happening right now. We are experiencing pullbacks in the market, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? We've had a nice bull run, and it's time for us to actually see stocks and certain companies that are overvalued and overpriced to be able to finally come down to where we could buy them. We're not buying them at such elevated levels to where, okay, we're going to make 5% with a 30 or 40% downside. Now we're seeing those 30, 40% downsides to where we have so much more potential for upside to where that actually makes more sense to buy into companies. Now, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold anything right now. This is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion on what I'm seeing the stock market do and what I'm doing to be successful as a day trader and a swing trader. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. MSTR, I feel bad for all the bag holders who have held, at these insane highs, guys. We're talking insane highs. There's people holding from $500. There's people holding at $400. There's people holding at $300 and $200, and they have an insane average share price. From 543 to where it is now, this company has lost 81% of its value. Okay, it's sold off 81%. Imagine putting $1,000 into this in November of 2024, because everyone said Bitcoin's going to go to 200,000, $500,000, $1 million, whatever those crazy numbers were, and to be down 80% on even just a single $1,000 investment, you'd only have about $200 right now. Can you believe that? Can you believe losing 80% of your position? 80% of your money that you invested into a BS company? MSTR doesn't do anything. It has no products. It doesn't sell products. It doesn't sell services. It literally is like a treasury for Bitcoin. It holds Bitcoin. And then Michael Saylor dilutes his shareholders and then borrows money against it to buy more shares of Bitcoin. It sounds like a crazy Ponzi scheme. Why would anybody invest in MSTR? If you're going to invest in anything, which I don't necessarily believe in Bitcoin, but if I see opportunity, I'm going to take it. If I'm buying Bitcoin at 28,000 and selling at 126, I'm 4 times, 5 times my money, then why not? But when you start seeing these declines, then what's the point in buying it at all? Right? And if you are going to buy it, why not go straight to the source and buy Bitcoin and hold physical or not so physical Bitcoin? You're holding Bitcoin because you bought Bitcoin. You're not actually buying MSTR, which just kind of holds Bitcoin. So it's very interesting to see, guys. Very interesting to see. So yeah, that is kind of my spiel. QQQ doesn't really seem to be reacting that much. It's down 0.46%. It's still selling off, but not a huge reaction overall for for the fact that Amazon is down 8%. Amazon is down 8% after its earnings. Irene is down 8%, almost 9% after its earnings. And MSTR, I don't know how they got away with this. They're down 17% on the day. They've been actively selling off, but they're only down 1% after hours. So we'll see how much farther this begins to sell off, or does this actually recover at these levels, right? MSTR adopted a strategy to be able to say, hey, I'm going to actually showcase my unrealized profits to make money and make everyone think that we're doing such a great thing here, to inflate the stock price. And it didn't even seem like they reported an unrealized loss, especially $17 billion in unrealized losses. Here we go, down 2%. We'll see if this begins to drop more. I already know it's going to drop more. I know it is. It's a fact that this will drop more. It will go to $100. MSTR will probably go to even $50, maybe even $20, and eventually get delisted. MSTR is a bullcrap company, guys. And I feel bad for anyone who is holding shares in MSTR expecting it to go up. I really do. I feel sorry. So yeah, other than that, I am excited. We have some swing trades that we went over. We have some dividends coming in. And QQI, this is a company too I've been watching. This pays a 14% dividend per year, and it pays monthly. It pays 63 to 64 cents every single month. So I'm kind of interested in maybe picking up a few shares of QQI, which is a NEOS NASDAQ 100 high income ETF. Basically, they write call options for QQQ. I'm interested. I'm very interested, especially at $52. Maybe I buy a little bit. Do I add some of this to our account to potentially make, what, 64 cents a month per share? You have 10 shares, that's $6.40. You have 100 shares, that's $64 a month by holding 100 shares of QQI. Now you're really building that long-term generational wealth. You're getting paid monthly. I mean, 60 something dollars a month could pay your cell phone bill, could pay an internet bill, could put gas in your pocket, or you could just continue to buy a share. Every month you're buying one more share to where, 10 years down the line, you have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 shares, and you're really bringing in some decent income. So this channel started on dividend investing, and maybe we end on dividend investing. I still like day trading. I still like swing trading, and there's nothing wrong with adding a little bit of income producing assets to that portfolio, especially times like this when the market's selling off. I mean, there's companies right now that are still pushing up. Even though the markets are selling off, there's still companies that are doing very well in these downtrend economic conditions. Let's look at Waste Management, for example. Let's see, Waste Management still holding at $226. We were watching it between 190, 200, and 212. So beautiful to see a nice little breakout. If we look at the weekly chart, it's done nothing but go up. Why? Because it's Waste Management. There's always going to be trash. There's always going to be people that need these services to what? pick their trash up and dispose of it. And it's only probably getting worse as far as trash goes. So buying the dip at 200, selling or even holding, right? That's a 20% profit already from lows of 200. Do they pay a dividend? Yeah, they pay 82 cents per share every single quarter. That's not too bad. It's not a huge dividend, but at the same time, it's decent, you know, buying down at these lows of 195, and then you could actually hold it, get dividends while you hold, and then maybe when it gets to those highs, you take a little bit off the top, or you just wait for it to dip back below and you buy more shares. There's nothing wrong with that, right? These horizontal patterns are very nice to trade. Overbought levels, you wait, build up capital, buy at the low, add more to your position size, take control of more dividends, sell at the high maybe, or don't, hold, wait again for those lows. And so waste management could be a great way to make some money, especially on these downtrend markets. If you think about it, QQQ, it's not down by a lot, guys, so it's not like the end of the world here. It's not down by a lot. Remember that it trades between, 580 and 640 right now. But even so, it's down 7%, 7% in a week. And waste management, it had no effect. It had no effect at all. From highs of 232, it was down about maybe 6% in 2 days and then immediately pushed back up, now only down about 2%. Think about it. It's all about making sure that you understand certain levels and preparing yourself for downtrends like this. Bitcoin's down to 63,000. MSTR selling off. It's down to 104. We'll see if it holds or if it breaks below this level. So yeah, that is kind of my spiel. Looks like we've been live for about 37 minutes. Looks like we have quite a few people watching. Let me know if you guys have any comments, right? If you want to comment in the live chat, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. It's that simple, and you guys can participate in the live chat. Is there any companies that you're watching? Is there any companies you're invested in that maybe you're a little bit uncertain about? Maybe you're trying to figure out, maybe do I sell here? Do I hold? Maybe do I average down and buy a little bit more? I'd love to know, guys. You know, we're a community here. And if you guys want to watch me trade as soon as tomorrow morning, tomorrow is Friday, I will be live. I've been live all week at Market Open. I've actually been doing very well, showing up to the markets, making sure that we show up for the team, show up for ourselves. 7:30 my time is a little early. Some people have to wake up earlier. Some people wake up a little later. But we do our part by showing up, seeing the markets, and when there's an opportunity, we take advantage of that. We double down, we get in, and we get out, and we lock in profits. And that's what it's all about. You can day trade, you can swing trade, you can hold positions long term. There's nothing wrong with doing all of it. So if you guys want to watch that live stream as soon as tomorrow morning, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, click that little bell notification so you know when I do go live, and consider joining our Discord. We have over 730 members now. The next 270 spots free, and then after that you will have to pay to get into my Discord. So we have some free spots left, but they will not be very many spots for long. So get in now. It's a one-time fee, lifetime access, and we'd love to see you guys in the live stream tomorrow morning at Market Open. So all right, if you guys have nothing to say, no comments or concerns, then we'll go ahead and end this live stream here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. We got to watch and see how the market reacts. MSTR is selling off. It's right around 4% now, so it is making new lows, and that's exactly what we expected. Bitcoin is holding around 63. MSTR is selling off, and Amazon also down 9% for Amazon. This is a $2.38 trillion company, so it's crazy to see. This will actually affect QQQ. QQQ is down 0.69%, which isn't too bad after hours, but overall it's down about 2% on the day if you include the after hours. So could we see more downtrend? Yeah. Could we potentially see a recovery and a rebound? Yes. But it all doesn't matter because our opinions don't matter. The market doesn't care about our opinions. The market doesn't care about how we feel or if we think it's going to go up or think it's going to go down. The market's going to do whatever the market does. And what we need to do as day traders, swing traders, and investors is be aware of the market trend, the direction that it's taking, be comfortable taking profits, be comfortable taking our stop losses, and be comfortable maybe not even trading. I didn't actually day trade today. First time in 2 months, I didn't take a single day trade today because I didn't see any setups that met my criteria. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You didn't miss out on anything. Don't worry about the fear of missing out or FOMO, because if you think about it, you're stressing or emotional about missing on one opportunity when we miss thousands of opportunities every single day without even realizing it. So I hope you guys can enjoy the rest of your day. It's Thursday. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Let's go out, have a good rest of our afternoon and our evening, spend time with family and friends, or do something that actually interests us even more than stocks. Get away from the charts, get away from the computer, go outside, get some sunlight, and we will see you all back here tomorrow morning for another live day trading session at Market Open. I appreciate you guys' time. Like always, remember, smash that like button for me, and let's end the year on a green note. Have a good night, Andrew. Thank you. Said John, got to go to school at 5. All right, man. Do you. And we will be here tomorrow morning. Have a great night.